Okay, I'm going to show you how to set up your artwork to present to an audience. The materials you are going to need is a ruler, scissors, glue sticks, and your artwork, of course, and black mat board. First, you are going to find a piece of mat board that fits a little bit larger than your artwork. As you can see, this piece of paper is no good because it does not completely cover and go past the border of my artwork. Luckily, I have this huge mat board in black. It may seem a little bit wasteful for the size of my artwork, but you can cut off the excess and save it for later. First, I'm going to start measuring the side of my artwork at the bottom, which looks to be about 6.5 inches. Now, I've decided to make a 1/2 inch border around all sides of my artwork. So because the bottom of my artwork measured to be about 6.5 inches, I'm going to add 1 more inch to my mat board when I cut it out. I'm going to measure the other side and do the exact same thing. I'm going to add a total of 1 inch onto my 9-inch border, which gives me 10 inches. Next, as you can see, I'm recording 10 inches, so that way I know when I measure onto my mat board how far along I want to measure and then cut out. Now, as you can see, I cut out my 7.5 by 10 inch mat board, and I'm going to just cut along the lines very, very carefully. If you are comfortable using an X-Acto knife and a ruler with some sort of protection behind for your table so it doesn't get scratched or cut up, you may do that, but I'm just going to cut across with scissors since I feel like everybody has a pair of scissors hopefully at hand. And once I've completed cutting it out, I'm going to flip it over because I did write on the back. I can erase it, but it just looks less sloppy if you flip it over. And then you're going to put your name on the back, of course, so that you know it's your artwork. And then I'm going to flip it over and then carefully center it, making sure I did a great job. As you can see, it is a 1/2 inch margin all the way around my dog pointillism artwork. Now you're going to find your glue stick and apply generously to all the corners very well. So that way, the corners are probably the most important part, so that way they don't stick up and look sloppy. Because when you want to present and display your artwork, you don't want any pieces folding up or bending at the corners. The glue stick is coming out a little chunky, but that's okay. The more the merrier, I would say. And then you're just going to carefully center your artwork until it is lined up center. Push it down. You can even rest a book on top of it for a while. Make sure you cap your glue stick. And voila! There you have your art piece ready for presentation.